Hey guys, hey, it's Trash Tuesday. Boy, my body hurts a lot today. We've been going through like weather variations, right? No, is that gonna trigger Sally? I don't know. Okay, well, no, I did. Damn it. Hold up. Okay, so my dog Sally, she is like an activist, like I am, and she wants to free all the dogs. Anyhow, on a side note, I had to call the local trash company this morning because, like, for the last couple of months, we have had I guess, a new driver who is coming through the neighborhood and keeps tossing over the cans, right? So, and I'm a little slow to retrieve my cans after trash is picked up because I'm handicapped, right? And so sometimes my cans get tossed over, and it caused a neighbor dispute, shall we say, where a dude actually like forced his way into my living room to yell at me on behalf of my downstairs neighbor, and it's just it's so complicated. I like I don't I don't know that I really want to cover it again, but I have covered it before. Um, Point being is that Tuesdays are getting really rough, you guys, and it's right before Thanksgiving. I just did a grocery order for Ralph's, and they couldn't fucking deliver me everything that I wanted because apparently they're hiring people that don't speak English, and I get it. English is not the official language of the US. I get this. I know this, right? But point being, he could have used a translation program, right, to figure out what it was I was trying to tell him. And he didn't. He kept texting me in Spanish, and I don't understand Spanish, right? Like, I took French in high school. I got an A. I've also learned a little bit of Japanese, Saki Okudasai, right? But I never took Spanish, and so I just don't I can't communicate that way, right? And uh, dude was this is the second time they've sent this guy to me that is trying to text me in Spanish about things that he cannot locate in the store. And the last time, which was yesterday, I think, or the day before, I don't know. I lose track of time because I have to sleep a lot. Um, I told him to ask the store manager to help him. You know, just I don't. I'm not trying to be a Karen, which, by the way, is a completely sexist reference to women who are trying to problem solve. But there are situations where Karens, if you will, go the fuck overboard, right? Okay, well, so anyway, let's get back into Foodie Beauty, who decided she wants to look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Foodie beauties. He looks like a fat Polly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So, good day, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful day. Hope everyone had a great weekend as well. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like, subscribe, come on. So, we're going to check out her live from well, obviously before the weekend. I believe it was Friday, maybe Thursday night when she did this live. And we'll get caught up with her other ones from this weekend, throughout the week. But I just want to start off with this one. And then later we are going to take a look at Foodie's very interesting upload. I will clip out all.
Oh, by the way, my video about body count, I said on the Huggy show, just watch. They're going to do it again. They're going to take content from me because Local Universe keeps taking content from me. So I see you. See you. So Nightmare did a stream this morning called Here We Go, which is from Jane's Addiction's third album. Here we go. Right? I called it. I knew they were gonna do it. They did do it. And oh, by the way, my mom is gonna pay for me to get my hair colored next month. So maybe I'll start looking a little younger. Let's see how this goes.
Of the actual eating in it. But like I've said before, I'm still very tentative to make up my mind on what's going to happen with all of this. Like I said, I think context to the videos really does matter, but it feels too soon to tell. Well, we'll find out though. But yeah, so the video later will be to react to Foodie's most recent upload, which really feels just like her kind of laughing and pissing low-key in Amber's face, which I kind of love, but getting way too ahead of myself. Today's video, guys, check out Barbecue Chillin'. You know the deal. Go like, go subscribe. We are checking out Foodie Beauty rages in a hijab and privates 100 videos overnight. Highlights. Yeah, I have a feeling it's more so going back to her Pious Miriam kind of persona, not necessarily.
No, I think it's a YouTube thing. I think that they're all getting a little freaked out about the fact that Amberlynn Reed just got demonetized and is talking about leaving YouTube now. And so, I mean, for us activists, our job is done. We got it done, right? We have removed the material. All they had to do was age restrict it, really. But I don't think you can monetize stuff that is age restricted, and so maybe that's why there's this mass exodus going on. I'm not entirely certain about like what's going on. I don't know. I don't have all the answers, right? Like, I'm just an activist who, I got a call, yesterday from one of my activist buddies who is saying that Nina Turner wants to help out Ro Khanna run for president. Nina, girlfriend, oh my God. That's such a bad idea. That's such a terrible idea. I don't think you realize like who you're backing. I don't know what to say.
Necessarily having to do with the whole YouTube reshaping terms of service and whatnot. I really don't think it's going to have anything to do with that. But we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Thank you so much as always, you guys. Hope everyone's had a wonderful weekend, rested up, taking care of yourselves. And yeah, with that, let's not waste any time. Let's dive right on into this.
Okay.
Think of all the places that could expose you to identity theft.
Shall we?
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. I always run over that.
Hey, did you guys see that arm shaking? I wonder if Tommy C from Cafe actually got the idea to make Rostov shake his arm fat based on that. I don't know. I mean, it's possible it could be coincidence, but it seems like there are too many coincidences of content that they're grabbing from other channels. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I'm surprised Kuwaiti Frog didn't make it in there. Brunch chat. God, we're going to see her taking this hijab off so often. I believe she already did.
Yep. For now, anyway, I don't know.
She has such terrible fashion sense that, I mean, how could she not look at herself in this situation and realize that her shoulders are raised up practically to her ears, that she has her scalp so tight at this point under that hijab that she looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like, how can she not see that in the mirror when she's dressing herself? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on with this chick that she is so mentally deficient? I'm unclear. I don't get it.
I just wanted to cover completely to come live. I'm like, I know some.
Uh-huh.
So, confirming that we said she only uses it to cover up. Yeah.
I did not ask me to wear a hijab. I'm wearing it because I want to. I don't know.
Okay. Mix that with the other video where she was like, I'm going to go to therapy even though I can't afford health insurance. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go to Muslim religious counseling. Like, oh my God.
I don't have a problem with it.
Well, and that's part of the problem too, is that it is cultural appropriation, which I think she brings up because she's probably been watching my channel, right? This is cultural appropriation. There are plenty of Muslims who don't look like this and who actually observe their religion. So why is she doing this? It's a farce. It's making fun of a religion. It's totally offensive, Chantel. I mean, look, I'm a Catholic, but what I find you doing to the Muslim religion, which you keep calling Islamic, I find it incredibly offensive. So I don't know why you're doing it. Plus, you're putting yourself on the radar for not being able to travel to other countries at this point.
Maybe it isn't for Salah. Maybe it isn't. Maybe she found another.
Like, it's my, if I want to wear it or not. Like, what does it matter?
Yeah, valid. Why do we need to sit here and argue about it then?
I find when I wear it, some people are like, "Aw, how is it, man?"
Yeah, there's the guy that looks like he looks very similar to Natter, and he talked about bringing her to Egypt. So it's entirely possible that she's got another fanboy that she's trying to impress right now.
Controlling me, salty dog. He didn't ask me at all. I haven't even talked to him today or yesterday. No, it's not. I'm to get Salah back.
Well, wait, yeah, no, that kind of goes and confirms it a little bit. Yeah, he's not talking to you, so you're going balls to the wall, dog.
It's not only a religious garment, Gunter, but I am Muslim. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I took the Shahada. I pray to Allah. No, I'm not perfect, but I still identify as Muslim.
Okay.
There are moments where I was like unsure or like confused about stuff. Let me ask you a question. If I was like interested in going into Christianity and stuff, would people be the same thing? Would you just...
Yeah, I think it depends on what kind.
Well, considering that she was born into a Christian family, they probably wouldn't have as many questions, because when you're born into a religion, um, there is somewhat of an expectation. Like, for instance, I'm a Catholic, right? But I'm a non practicing Catholic, and that's what they call us when we don't show up to church, right? That unless we actually sign papers, I guess, and actually depart the religion entirely, we are non practicing Catholics because we're not attending church. But I had a very confusing upbringing that way. Like, um, I was baptized Episcopal, right, when I was a baby. And funny side note, here's a funny side note for you guys. The church that I was baptized in was featured in a B-rated film from like the 70s that's called Deathmatch something. And that's where the term, like 5 points if you hit this person, like while you're driving, like that joke originates from that movie. They filmed it not only at the church where I was baptized, but they also filmed it by the Ziggurat building in Laguna Niguel, which I also live very close to, right? So, I was originally baptized Episcopal because my parents were musicians. And so, whatever church they were working for is the religion that they adopted while they were working for those churches. So, after they divorced, my mom went back to being a Catholic. And my grandparents spent a lot of time in my early years raising me, which therefore I was rebaptized. This isn't even supposed to happen, by the way. It's not supposed to happen, but I was rebaptized somewhere around like age 8 as a Catholic. And so that I could be Catholic. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't understand the choices that my parents made. My dad converted to Catholic later than that. Like, it was later on, but he started working for the Catholic Church later. And that's why he's played for like 4 different popes. But I digress.
1,000%. Yeah, if you were to like move to fucking Czechoslovakia and, I don't know, where's like really old Christianity practiced, like, yeah, maybe it would be a little problematic, maybe.
They might know. I've been chatting with
But like, hey, Americanized Christianity, anyone can just hop right in there.
a sister via email.
Well, it depends on what kind of Christianity you're talking about, too, right? Like, there are some levels of Christianity that require more dedication than others. And the evangelical movement has been very prevalent in the US, which is scary as fuck. Like, who the hell wants to live in the Bible Belt? Right? Like, I mean, you got so much shit going on in America right now. It's kind of crazy, but like, I just don't understand. First of all, she's an atheist. Let's be real. Chantel, you're an atheist, and you're posing as somebody who is pious, and you're wearing things that you think flatter you, I guess. But you look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What the fuck, even?
probably going to get some like spirit.
I will be honest, Islam, I know it's not. I know. But it feels semi-closed practice-ish. Like, it's so deeply ingrained in the people's...
Islam is considered extremism. Okay? So let's just get that out of the way right now. What she's trying to describe is converting to Muslim. But she's so ignorant that she doesn't know how to use the right terminology.
culture that it feels much different, right? I don't know. I think all the Abrahamic religions have that aspect to them. I think maybe Christianity is just the most kind of removed from it, but it still has those roots. But like Judaism, Islam, it really feels like tightly wound with the culture. So if you're not from that culture, I imagine it's very hard to like work your way in. You know what I mean?
Well, guidance counseling, as along with my.
Whereas Christian.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna wrap it up right here because I'll give you the link to the Ankles video. I really enjoy this channel. The Ankle has been doing critical commentary as long as probably way before I even discovered the channel. But point being is that these girls that have been trying to highlight their eating disorders for a long time are scared, and they should be, because the activists in the community have been successful, and we're getting you the fuck off YouTube. Can we get you off every platform? I don't know. I don't go on every platform. Like, for instance, I don't use TikTok at all. And I've expressed this to fellow activists and stuff, is that I would personally be a target because I worked in identity and security. And so, therefore, we were told to avoid anything related to China because they were doing like something like 20,000 to 30,000 hits against our servers every day. So, and we had training films and everything about how they would try and convince us to give them access to our data. So I definitely don't get on platforms that could potentially compromise me. But Chantel, what are you doing? Can't you, if you have made so much money through your channel, can't you talk to a stylist? Can't you talk to somebody about your wardrobe? Like, I get that you have female pattern baldness. And, it makes sense that you want to wear wigs or something like that, but you seem to not want to wear wigs. You're more comfortable in this sort of getup than actually wearing a wig, which, whatever. That works for you, that works for you. But if you've made all this money, why couldn't you have gotten plugs? Why couldn't you have, that is an operation that can take place, right? They take some hair from the back of your scalp where it's thicker, and then they reinsert it into the thinner parts of the top of your head. Why is this such a problem? Like, you made all this fucking money. Where did it go? It's not in your little teacup.